soon you're going to realize that there has been a break. The exact thing that I wanted to happen, I end up missing, and I got good reason, the reason why it happened. Let's continue. Wasn't going to get tired. Expend so much energy. I was so tired. I just want this race to end. At the same time, I was enjoying this race. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. The race that you're about to watch, it's been full gas from the beginning. It's hard, fast, and aggressive. There's absolutely no time for zone 2, no time for relaxing, no time for taking easy. From the gun went off, it was full gas all the way to the end. Anyway, stay tuned, and I promise you, you will enjoy this one. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kawisi and I'm the cycling minister. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're regular, welcome back. Please consider like, subscribe, and share. Anyway, let's get into this race. So today's route is the Fan Flat in Richmond. I call it the Pan Flat. It is a complete flat route. If you're a heavy rider with big power, this will be something that you will love. This is a route that you will love. As for me, I'm somewhere in the middle, but I believe this type of route, they are my routes. However, I didn't execute this race reason well. Perhaps because from the minute we start, it's been full gas. It's no letting up. There's no zone 2, it's either zone 3, zone 4, or even zone 5. In this race, I don't think no one was giving anybody a chance for a break. Everyone was just full gas heading for the line. And knowing me, if I'm at the bunch, if I'm near to the finish line with the bunch, I'm not going to get a result because I definitely have no sprint in my legs. So coming in this race, I was hoping for a breakaway. I was hoping to get away with a group in the front, but they didn't give us a chance. Anyway, let's break this race down and let's get into it. Please, as I said, if you enjoy my content, remember, like, subscribe, and share. Anyway, let's get into this race. So as I came into this race, I must say I was well rested and I was pretty confident. I believe that my fitness have risen a lot. My FTP, I believe, have gone up due to my consistent training. I think my training has paid off. So coming to this race again, I was pretty confident. It's a flat route. I was eager for a breakaway. I find myself on the front a few times. Again, I was trying to initiate a break so I can go in a break and maybe even help or just sit on somebody's wheel and hopefully we can ride into the end. But yeah, nothing much happened up until the first 5 minutes. I think my average power was somewhere around 280 something. I think at one point it rides to 285. There was no letting up and there was no break at this point. So 5 minutes in and we are still together. You know, to be honest, at this point I was still surprised. I thought that this would have been one of those typical race where everybody start hard, you know, and eventually everybody begin to back off. But everybody was just still going hard, and maybe it wasn't there. Maybe it was hard for me, considering that I'm a C car, a Cat C rider, and this one was a Cat B group. But I should have been able to still, you know, stick with these guys. So I thought that, okay, then they're gonna go hard and then eventually ease up, we're gonna take it easy and then eventually have a bunch sprint at the end, or maybe somebody's gonna try a breakaway. But I didn't expect everybody to just be hard and constantly under power. No time for easing up, no time for a break, no time to even take a sip of water. So 10 minutes in, I'm still feeling comfortable. I'm still focused. There has been a couple attempts for break, but again, we got shut down. They wouldn't give us a chance. They wouldn't give us any lead at all. As soon as we begin to go to 1, even 2 seconds out, immediately they close us down. I was comfortable, but I was starting to question my race choice. I was questioning that, did I enter the right group, considering that no one is easy enough it's been my hardest race for God knows how long, because normally in this flat is fast series, there has been the race has been predictable so far. When there is a rise, people tend to go hard on the rise to try to shake a few legs out, or everyone go together as a bunch, and eventually about a mile or two, everyone start to go hard, or even a bunch sprint. So I was questioning my race choice. Did I choose the right race? Mentally I was prepared, but I wasn't prepared for it to be this hard, and these guys just wouldn't allow anyone to go on the break. And I knew that, okay, then if I go on the break, I realized that that is my strongest point. Just over 2 laps completed, 15 minutes in, we're still under power, we're still going. However, my heart rate, I wouldn't say is high. I think it's somewhere in threshold at this moment. My legs were still feeling great. As I was riding, I was looking at the power that I'm averaging, and since so far I'm averaging roughly my FTP. However, with these quick races or short races or Zwift races, I don't think FTP really comes into play, because FTP is best when you're holding a constant power, not when you're constantly yo-yoing up and down. Zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, zone 6, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, zone 6, and especially when you don't have no time to go in zone 2, no time to recover. So I believe that FTP come into play if you hold a constant, steady power, steady watt. But with this one, is threshold, VO2, threshold, VO2, and even anaerobic at times. So it's eating up that power that you'd have to store to last you longer. You're taking a big chunk out of what you should have stored to last you much longer. So I realized that don't look at your FTP. It doesn't really come into play. Just ride with confidence, ride positive, or just ride according to how you feel, or just stretch yourself, push yourself, because FTP definitely doesn't come into play. Yes, FTP is still important because it helps you to put a number, so when you're training you have something to train towards. But I don't think that FTP is the be all end all. However, I'm not saying that it's not important. So there was an attempt again for a break, but as you can see, coming into just 1 lap to go, everybody decided to use the power up to make sure that they shut that break down. I was on it. I think I actually bridged over, jumped on his wheel, and I went to the front. I was hoping that, okay, then let's continue this one. But again, as you can see, there's nothing to separate us. Again, I'm on the front. I'm trying to push this brake. I'm trying to initiate this brake. But yeah, they wouldn't give me a chance, you know. Everyone was just still together. So anyway, at this point I decided, you know what, let's just take it easy. Let's just ease up, and let's just get back into the group. So 2 miles to go. I was tired, I was hurting. But the reason why I went on the front again is to try and establish a break. I was hoping that I can get 2 or 3 to come along with me, and then I'll drop back and allow them to lead me in. But eventually I realized that wasn't happening, so I started to take my time and pull back into the group. I think that's where I made a mistake here, because as I was cruising along, soon you're gonna realize that there has been a break. The exact thing that I wanted to happen, I end up missing, and I've got good reason, the reason why it happened. Let's continue watch and see as this played out. I'm not sure if those 2 riders coming up who went off, if they were riding together, or it was just a coincidence for both of them to just make the break at the same time. Perhaps they were teammates, I don't know. But this time, yes, I was tired, but I still have enough to say, okay, then if there's a break, I'm in it. If I break, I can ride with them. So right here, this is where it all went wrong for me. As you can see, there's 2 guys went off the front, but because people start to use the aero boots, basically they power up, they block my line of sight, so I couldn't see what's going on. And by the time I realized they were already too far out and I wasn't gonna chase on by myself. So I decided that let's try and move up to the front. Let's see if anyone's gonna try to bridge over. At least I can jump on their wheel. At this time I was somewhere in VO2 max. My heart rate was rising. 5 watts per kilo. My heart rate keep on going up. But I'm saying to myself, if I can stay in it, maybe I can in it for the win. If somebody decide to bridge over, I'll certainly be on their wheel. But I knew that the higher I go in power, when I go into anaerobic or neuromuscular, that is taking out or diminishing my ability to sprint at the end, especially considering that I am not a sprinter. But coming up to this ride, as a matter of fact, at the end of this ride, I finally come to the conclusion the type of rider I am, and I will tell you that in a minute. So I'm here hoping these guys will bridge over, but that guy moved over to the side. He decided he's not going to chase. No one decided to chase. Everybody just gave up and think, okay then, let's sprint for third and fourth and fifth place. As a matter of fact, let's go for top 10 positions. Everybody just let them go. However, as you can see, still 4 watt per kilo, 4.5 watt per kilo. So everyone, including myself, we are pretty much still going full gas. And as you can see, I start to go more in the raid. Heart rate almost 180. And I'm just hoping that, okay then, we can at least still caught these guys. But they keep on extending their lead to 7 seconds. So I said, okay then, that's it. Time to consider myself for the top 10, because I knew I wasn't going to get third. Expend so much energy. I was so tired. I just want this race to end. At the same time, I was enjoying this race. So almost 0.5 miles to go. Someone else break and I missed that one as well. So I decided to, well, not take it easy, but still continue to ride. 4.5 watts per kilo. So I know not long to go for the sprint. Those two who went off the front, they're already gone. I was hoping to get top 10, but I can see my chance dwindling. I just didn't have anything left in the leg for the sprint. As I said, I believe that I'm not the type of rider that I am. I can hold a VO2 max effort for a sustained or a good amount of time. But when it comes on to the big sprint at the end, I don't have it. Maybe, you see, now we decide to go for the sprint, but I realized that I don't have it. So I pretty much just gave up. Well, I didn't give up. I didn't have anything to give. So I just maintain the power. So I said, let me see and check and get my average to 280 watts for the whole ride, but I just didn't have it in my leg. This time, I wasn't even sprinting for any position. I was just sprinting to get over the line so I could just get this race over and done with. And so far, yeah, this one said I came 16, but over my Zwift power, it said I came 14. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy, and please remember to like, subscribe and share. And also have a next race, which I did straight after this one, about 20 minutes after this one. That one is coming up. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.